Hello. So this is my presentation, and the topic is how to lose a habit. My name is Sandra. My professor name is Stania High, and this is from the course Business Communications. First, I will start with a question: how to identify when a habit is a problem? This is kind of easy for you, right? Because you just need to understand when it's a habit is bad for you and for your health, for your mental health, like in general, for society around you, and for your friends. And then, but first, to talk more about habit, I need you guys to understand the concept of habit. According to Merriam-Webster, habit is actually something that is repetition. You have to do this every day. And according to John Locke, which is in the sentence in the motto, it says that it's inclination, urge to act, urge to do something. You have to do this. So actually, Merriam-Webster, it says something more that is it's a repetition. But according to John Locke, which is a philosopher, it's more about urge. You have to do this habit every day. It's more about society actually. Every day you need to do this. If you don't do this, this is weird. Your day will not be the same. Okay, so now I ask you guys a question. What is a bad habit? What is a bad habit for you? First, to actually change a habit, for wanting a change in your habit, you need to want. You need to really want to change. So, according to James Clear, he says, bad habits interrupt your life and prevent you from accomplishing your goals. So, for example, you need to change this. You need to change your habit to a really good habit. For this, you need to change. You need to want this change and need to realize this is kind of bad for society, for your life actually, for society and for your life. Next, the habit loop. You need to understand what is a habit loop, and the first thing to understand is the concept inside of this, which are three: routine, cue, and reward. The first one is routine. Routine it's actually an action. It's an action. So every day you wake up and then you take a shower, you eat your breakfast, and then you smoke. Let's suppose. And then cue, trigger. What happened in your routine that make you really want to smoke? For example, I wake up every day, eat your breakfast, and then you smoke. What triggers your brain to do something? That's the cue. And reward, which is a prize. So, for example, what makes you in the end after this habit? What makes you feel happy? What's your prize after the habit? So, for example, every day, routine: wake up, eat your breakfast, and then smoke a cigarette. Trigger: what triggers your brains to smoke the cigarette? It's the time. It's because you were bored. It's because you just drink your breakfast and you want something to smoke. I don't know. And the price: after you smoke, you really feel good. You feel good that you can start your day, for example. And that can be your price. You just need to change your price. You just need to change your habit and have the same price. And now you guys need to understand how to lose this habit. Now I'll explain to you guys how to lose this habit with 3 steps. The first one is change your routine. Replace it with a good habit. So, for example, I'll give you an example of a cookie. For example, every day you and your friends from work go out to have lunch, and then after that you eat a cookie. Every day you do this. Okay, so I want to stop eating this cookie. Instead of actually going out with your friend, why don't you eat at your desk? Eat at your desk, and then try something different one day, try something different the other day, and then after that you start to see that you don't want this cookie anymore. But why you don't want this cookie anymore? Find a trigger, find a cue that persuades you to do this bad behavior. So, for example, instead of actually going out with your friends, eat at your desk. Eat something else. Like, for example, if you go every day to the same restaurant, that's why. Maybe the food is too savory or something. And then next, adjust your routine to get a different reward from the older habit. So find a prize after the biscuit. So, for example, one day you eat at your desk, but you still want the cookie. So it's not that. It's not changing your routine that way. And then the other day you go out and go to park, but you're kind of bored, so you want to eat a cookie. So it's not that. Then the other day you eat apple, but it's not that too. You still want the cookie. And the other day, you talk with your friends. You go to your friend's desk and you talk with them a little bit, just 5 minutes, and then realize you're good. Right now, okay, you forget the cookie. This happened because, for example, you want to kill time. That's the thing. You don't like to work that much after your lunch, so you just want to kill time. So that's the thing. You want to kill time. So you need to adjust your routine. Adjusting your routine every day to lose this habit. Try new habits. Try replacing your habits. Try replacing your habits and have the same price at the end. Right now, I tell you guys, for example, an example it is of habits is resolutions for New Year's. Every New Year's we have this resolution, right? About how actually I want to lose weight, how I want to eat more healthy foods, and most of the times I never do it actually because it's a habit. It's a habit that you want to create from nothing. And what you have to do is take your bad habits. For example, you want to lose weight, but every day you wake up late, for example. Why don't you start to wake up early and then go out and walk something? Go to the park and walking around, do some exercise. So that's the thing. Instead of actually waking up late, wake up early. Trying to create this habit by replacing your habit of sleeping. So what is the craving that keep you consuming this habit? Find what makes your routine triggers your brain to do this. Replace this habit with something good. Have a plan. The plan is adjust your routine all the time, adjusting, and then forget this habit. You remember that you used to have this habit of, for example, the cookie. You don't even know anymore the smell of the cookie and the taste of the cookie. That's an example. And then next, so right now my presentation is finishing. It's finishing, and to summarize, the endeavor of destroying a behavior is extremely difficult. I know that it is difficult, guys. You just need to try every day adjusting your routine. However, when training your brain and body to do a process every day can be easier by following the steps demonstrated. So, for example, instead of actually just ignore the habit or stop right away, replace this habit. Trying to replace with a good habit. Instead of smoking, for example, eat an apple or something. Or instead of smoking, for example, drink coffee. But coffee is another habit, right? It's another something that is vicious. But try to change every day. Try to change every day to have a good habit. And then just to let you know, this is all my presentation is actually from a book from Charles Duhigg, which it is The Power of Habit. This book is really good, and it says a lot of things about habits and about situations with different people that they are kind of the slaves from habits. It's kind of good to understand everything they said about the cookie. He said Charles Duhigg has had the same problem of the cookie. He used to actually eat every day the cookie from after lunch. So yeah, just to let you know, guys, that's a sentence that I hope you guys should read in the end, that make the habit happen, make the good habit happen. And then that's it, and thank you.